Hello and welcome to INFINOX Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for INFINOX on Monday the 5th of July. Now it's Independence Day public holiday in the United States today, so markets may see a little bit of a reduction in liquidity. Subsequently, we're seeing quite quiet opening to the European session. However, it is interesting that in the wake of the Nonfarm Payrolls report on Friday, we've started to see a bit of dollar corrective move, a little bit of profit taking potentially for the dollar on a near-term basis. And how markets react, I think, probably more so tomorrow when we get a full complement of US traders back in the game. It'll be interesting to see if that move continues, because there has been hints at a near-term rebound across markets such as Euro dollar and Aussie dollar that I've been looking at today. So that's where we're at today. Now, with regards to other data points we've got today, the services PMIs are out early morning today, so that could have an impact, but they are basically reconfirming the flash numbers that we had previously. But we are also ahead of the RBA, the Reserve Bank of Australia meeting, which it'll be interesting to see if they start to think about how they're going to react to their quantitative easing, that the program, which currently ends in September. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So with regards to the INFINOX support and resistance table, that is at the end of the video. And onto the charts we're looking at for today. As I said, Euro dollar has picked up actually in the wake of that payrolls report, a little bit of a bull hammer. How does that affect the near-term outlook? Also for the Aussie dollar as well, a bullish key one-day reversal, bullish engulfing candlestick candle. Now that will be interesting because that could potentially again mean a near-term recovery. And also we're starting to look at a potential rebound in silver as the commodity prices start to move higher. So let's have a look at these charts. And onto the INFINOX MT5 platform now, and we were talking about recoveries, and we've got this rebound that we've seen on Eurodollar up from the basis of support from the medium-term trading range really, which picked up off the low around 18 big figure just above there on Friday. And zooming in, you can see that this candle is a bull hammer, and it seems to be a swing turn around maybe. You've got a very slight positive divergence with the two lows on that RSI, which picked up on Friday, so maybe the prospect of a near-term rebound. Looking on the 4-hour chart, you can see the resistance overhead starts to come in around that 1880, 1885 level, and that will be the measure, I think, of whether this rally continues. A break above that, you can already see that the 4-hour RSI, again, a slight positive divergence on the momentum, but a 4-hour RSI above 50 into the mid to high 50s, that would suggest the market is turning around on a near-term basis. As I said, 1885 above there, you start to think about a more reasonable sized recovery in towards that 1975 area, which ultimately on the daily chart is the key level of resistance on a near-term basis. And onto the Aussie, again, a rebound on a near-term basis, back into medium-term resistance though. And zooming in here, you can see that the bullish engulfing candlestick, bullish key one-day reversal, whichever way you want to look at it, is a positive sign. And again, another sign of a bullish divergence on the RSI. Not decisive, but certainly the signals are starting to come through. And I think if you started to see the RSI into the mid-40s, towards 50, then you could see this swing turn around, and there may be a real test of the resistance, 75-80 area. But at the moment, it really is bumping up. It's bumping ahead up against the resistance, and it needs to get through this barrier that you can see around 75.30 to then open 75.80 for the real test. And finally, silver. Well, we'd seen the consolidation of the commodity prices on the precious metals, but certainly now we're starting to see the recovery momentum building. You can see that through the RSI. You can see that through these strong positive candles that are starting to come through, certainly with silver on Friday, moving through the gears and really breaking through initial resistance. That move above 26.30 up towards 26.50, I think, is now a nice band of near-term support. If you can see that move continuing and holding that that recovery, you can see the 4-hour RSI staying above 50. Again, that would be positive configuration for a recovery. But you can see here the blue area overhead. Go back on the daily chart, you can see this is a key area of resistance now for silver to really have to get through. $27 really above that, and you are starting to see decisive upside momentum, but for now this is key resistance territory for silver that it needs to get through. Thank you very much, and I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again on Wednesday, where we'll be looking at how this dollar corrective move is potentially developing. So I'll leave you with the INFINOX support and resistance table, and I'll speak to you then. Thank you very much.